Hey, what's up my dudes, it's your pal Septiksiren back with a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about my first gig experience. Now, this is nothing new. This happened in October 2017, the beginning of October. I don't know why I haven't talked about this yet. I guess I just kind of wanted to forget about it. But the thing is, when you have a bad gig, it's always a learning experience. Don't be ashamed, don't be embarrassed about yourself. It's all a learning experience. Nobody's ever perfect in the beginning. And this is the first only gig that I've ever had. I also don't know if I could really call it a gig since I wasn't paid for performing and I was actually just filling in for a girl. So I'm gonna talk about it. There's this girl at my school who is a phenomenal singer, phenomenal musician. She tried out for The Voice. I think she has her own band. They played at the House of Blues before. And her family owns this really good restaurant, and she also works there. This restaurant is my town's hot spot. Everybody goes there, they have really good food. So there was this Oktoberfest going on in my town, and there were a bunch of drunk couples dancing, middle-aged couples, a really greasy band that was playing. I think they were called Doghouse, which makes it way more greasier. A local band of middle-aged people, and the band's name is Doghouse. You just take the greasiness to a whole nother level, but hey, I'm not gonna judge. So we're gonna call this girl Alexa. So I was going to meet Alexa at this restaurant, but it was jam-packed and we couldn't find her anywhere. But I did run into her boyfriend. We're gonna call him Ben. He's a really nice guy, really, really nice guy. He was also filling in for her. And I had my guitar with me. I took my jazz master back here. And if you know me, if you know my music, I mostly play acoustic and I specialize in electric. I play the acoustic on an electric guitar, you know what I mean? I don't know, that's just my thing. So I took my electric guitar, he put it over in the corner, in the performance area, by his other music equipment. And Alexa was playing her acoustic guitar, and, she sings, she plays with just this mad passion and moxie, something I wish I could pull off. I'm still stuck in the poor, pitiful, mysterious emo girl soloist kind of phase that I really wish I didn't have. So I'm really jealous of her. But all the workers were dressed in the lederhosen thing because of the event. So there's this really narrow hallway that leads to this employees only room, and there were chairs stacked against the wall. This is over by the bathrooms. So Ben and his one friend were sitting on these stacked chairs, and I was just kind of standing really awkwardly because he invited me over by him and his friend. And oh my god, I kept getting in the employee's way and stuff, and I felt so bad. Well, he finally offers me a seat. So like I said, it was really crowded, lots of drunk people. It was very loud. So one of the employees was just he kept backing into me till his ass literally touches my face. He looks back at me and he gives me this Gigi Allen face. People put their asses in my face so much. He stared at me for 15 seconds and then awkwardly walks away. But what can I say? I'm an ass magnet. So there's this one bald guy. He had tattoos and stuff, and he was wearing a trench coat, but he was just glorifying Alexa and how good she was, how gifted she was. Everybody should go to her shows and stuff. And it was really weird, but he was also a musician and he was playing with Ben. This guy played Nutshell by Alice in Chains, so yay. Then, after Ben and this random dude were done, it was my turn. Also, my mom and my older sister came to support me, so they were sitting at a table. For some reason, they wouldn't let me play with my guitar, so I used Ben's guitar, and he has a white Fender Strat, and I was sitting on a bar stool. This is where everything goes downhill, and it just kind of goes down like a domino effect from here. I was sitting on a bar stool, And okay, my set list, I had 3 songs. So I played Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison, I played What's Up by 4 Non Blondes, I played Miles, which is an original song that I wrote. I'm pretty sure that was it. So I first start playing the guitar, and the guitar volume was too loud. So Alexa comes rushing over and she turns it down, and all of a sudden I couldn't hear what I was playing. You also couldn't hear my voice at all. My voice is naturally softer, so I have to speak up a lot. Like, people are like, speak up, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying. It also didn't help that Ben's guitar strap was adjusted really low. I was sitting on a wobbly bar stool, balancing a guitar on my lap, craning my neck up so I could reach the microphone. Here's a tip when you're performing. Always adjust everything properly for you. If someone went before you and they're taller or whatever, make sure you adjust the microphone. If you're using someone else's guitar, don't be afraid to adjust the strap, they can do it later. You want to be as comfortable as possible. It's just like driving. Adjust your seats, adjust your mirror, make sure you know what you're doing for a safe trip. I also kept messing up the guitar chords because I couldn't hear what I was playing, and I was like, my vision was more focused on the mic because I was like craning my neck, like trying to sing. And I was also sick, so my voice wasn't as good as it would have if I weren't sick. So I remember playing Miles, and there is this part in it, like the chorus is like, ooh. I mess up at the oohs because the original version was ooh. That low F sharp, I couldn't nail. I was just like, ooh. Oh my god, I was so embarrassed, but you know, you have to keep going, so I kept going. There was this one lady sitting in the front row, and she kept giving me this look. She's like, I'm trying. When I was done playing, I went back to my mom and my sister, and I was greeted with a warm welcome with some fresh fried cheese curds and ranch. Sort of a good ending to this story, because a drunk biker dude came up to me saying how good I was and how he could hear like every word, and he wouldn't leave us alone. It was still really happy to hear some positive feedback, even though most of the show was a shit show. Well, like I said before, in the beginning of your music career, if your gigs kind of turn out crappy, or you're just having like a really crappy time, it's all a learning experience. It's all an opportunity for you to learn and get better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Also, if you're a musician, I'd really love to hear your first gig story. So that's all I have for now. As always, this is your pal Septiksiren, and stay metal.